And so the gods decided, great is the fear for you when your eye takes the field against those who try to rail against you. Make your eye go down and strike the mutineers with disaster. The eye shouldn't rest in your forehead. Now it has to go down as at all. And the eye of Re mounts down from his divine grove, down there on earth, and strikes them with disaster.
The divine God of Israel is on its way. And it's especially directed by Ablum, first genius of the sun spirit. that. Cursed angels of the Holy Spirit.
lost in the ocean.
We are born and lost in the ocean. Where's mercy? Without fear.
Okay, finally it's over. Finally, it's over. Yeah, with loose references to, I suppose, the Cold War. Making references to the Cold War. This album was released in 1977 or 1987.
77, it seems, from the credits. Yeah, 1977.
So it talks about 83, 84, what will happen.
Ah, right,
Maybe
yeah.
something similar will happen
Up
in that.
till,
It
yeah.
didn't really happen.
Nothing happened.
Luckily,
Nothing
it all
happened.
went off peacefully.
Yeah.
And and the world turned into a slightly better place with two annoying superpowers being put to rest, so to speak. Not that they are put to rest yet completely, but they at least mind their own business most of the time.
Yeah, it was sort of mention of the kind of in a unique way of the space, what we call space fight that already began at that time. Now also it seems we have it, but I don't think it makes sense to have competition, unnecessary competition in every sphere of the world. No matter where you go, you want to find somebody to compete with. Instead of that, just do the best that you can for the world. But it's never for the world.
We talk so much about these, the whole world actually has been talking so much about these Greek gods and goddesses and all that. Look at the pathetic, pitiful state of Greece today.
Yeah.
There are so many mental health issues. As a psychotherapist, counselor, I do know that personally. They have crazy number of mental health issues with the population, and they are in a pathetic state financially. So all those powers that they had, godly powers that they had, where did it all disappear? Into the ocean, just like this song, and done with.
I think it was it was not their problem, but it was something to do with the political scheme of just highlighting something that they had was better than the eastern side or something like that. So it was more of a erecting a parallel,
pretending something
erecting
existed
something
which possibly
great,
didn't
yeah,
exist
something great. Maybe
to that level or that
because
extent.
coming from Hinduism, I do understand a lot of basis to mythology and theology, and the whole Greek civilization seems a bit of too much of a hype and less of substance that existed. So it sounds more of a hype and more, and there is not much to substantiate it than what was created. It was, I think, it was a political tool and nothing more than that, because they couldn't live with the burden of so much of pressure that you have to. So, like you're saying, what happened of financial? I mean, that's reality. What is happening is reality with the landscape and with the geography and with the people and whatever they want to do. That's reality. We can't punish them for having a history or something like that, but somebody just highlighting or overpowering that history for political use is a different thing. So they were more highlighted than they actually deserve to, and there are reasons that we understand. I don't want to delve deeper into that because there is no point to in a reaction video. But here, I like, the only part that I like the best here is percussionist doing everything that he could, from electric drums to whatnot. Towards the end there was electric drums or something like that. That also was used. A lot of different unique instruments that have been incorporated in this album, and I can read them. For drums or for the organ, Rosenthal, he's used drums, tumbales, rototome, temple blocks, kettle drum, tubular bells, Morse key, triangle, flute, pepper sound, voices, different things.
Everything.
He's tried everything.
But it still sounded not so good to listen to. Honestly, it didn't sound so good to listen to.
Yeah.
It wasn't good, actually.
Yeah.
Wasn't my cup of tea. This much better music.
Savio?
Much better
You
lyrics
hit the
out
nail
there.
on the head. This is not the cup of tea that would make us rise. It has dug us so
need a
deep
real cup of tea.
that we do need a stiff cup of tea after this. I literally was
Maybe
missing my
pour
tea.
in something stiff into it as well, apart
Yeah.
from the tea.
No, I just want a good strong cup of tea after listening to it, because it went lower. I'm wondering, where are we going? What is happening?
And of course, apart from Jürgen Rosenthal, you have Detlef Smithson, who has a Hammond organ,
lot of things that
mini
he played.
Moog, perhaps one finger, one instrument, ARP synthesizers, Mellotron, RMI keyboard computer, xylophone, angelic voices.
Angelic voices.
I never heard anything angelic in all
The
this.
machine voices that he was making.
Oh, this was crazy.
Yeah.
But it didn't sound good at all. You know, it's like hodgepodge of everything. It's literally too many cooks spoil the broth.
Too many instruments of
This
spoiled
became
broth.
a really pathetic broth to digest for us.
There were limited cooks.
But
by
yeah, I
instruments.
mean, it's tough too. It's like art, you know.
It
I
is.
mean, what might be pathetic and miserable and awful to me might be a masterpiece to someone else.
Yeah.
You know, so it's art. This art, it's something unique. It's abstract. It's different. And someone who's there to appreciate it, I'm sure there are many who appreciate music like this. And I'm also one of them. And most times I do appreciate abstract music, if we can call it that. This was not
We
so
should call
abstract.
it, yeah.
It was quite to the point. But for me, it's the music part of it was quite abstract. And trying to do a little bit of everything. And that's sometimes what many abstract artists do. They try to do a little bit of too much in the hope that it will, many will perceive it, or someone out there will perceive it as a masterpiece. It's just one person that all it takes to make a painting, a horrible, pathetic painting, a masterpiece.
Call it a masterpiece, yes. For sure. One devout person.
It could be a cartel owner, it could be a real art lover.
You never know.
More the former in today's world.
Yep. For me, the worst part about the song was that this was the climax of it and everything was getting destroyed, or there was a state of urgency or something like that. But in terms of music, in terms of vocals, there was no sense of urgency. It was all laid back. We are dying, but we are going to rest and die. It was more like the British when they were in India, and when they actually had to leave and things were getting tougher, they would rest even more. Let's just brazen it out. Let's just live for some more days and pretend that nothing is going wrong with us. It's a way of taking things. Yeah.
That's it for this reaction video. Goodbye.